Did the US Defense Secretary leak strike plans, and is he about to be sacked? As rumors swirl about Pete Hegseth stepping down, the White House is hitting back hard. Here's what we know so far. There's growing buzz that US Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth may be on his way out, but the White House says absolutely not. A national public radio report claimed that the Trump administration had already started looking for his replacement. This came amid a storm of controversy around Hegseth allegedly leaking details of military strikes on Yemen. White House spokesperson strongly denied the NPR report. She posted on X, and I quote, "This NPR story is total fake news based on one anonymous source who clearly has no idea what they're talking about." She added, and I quote, "As the president said this morning, he stands strongly behind Secretary Defense." President Donald Trump also came out in defense of Hegseth, saying, and I quote, "It's just fake news. They just bring up stories. I guess it sounds like disgruntled employees. He was put there to get rid of a lot of bad people, and that's what he's doing." Reports claim that Hegseth shared critical information on planned US strikes in Yemen via a private signal chat. The chat included his wife, brother, and personal lawyer, raising serious concerns about the handling of sensitive data. The leak reportedly occurred before the US launched airstrikes on March 15. The Atlantic's Jeffrey Goldberg added fuel to the fire by revealing he had been accidentally added to another signal group, one that included Trump's top national security officials. That chat, too, allegedly contained sensitive information. While the White House didn't deny the existence of these chats, it focused on blaming disgruntled insiders for leaking the story. Officials maintained that no classified information was shared. Responding to the reports, Hegseth claimed the allegations are part of a broader smear campaign. He said the controversy is aimed at damaging his reputation and undermining reforms he's tried to push through at the Pentagon.
What a big surprise that a few leakers get fired and suddenly a bunch of hit pieces come out from the same media that peddled the Russia hoax. Won't give back their Pulitzers. They got Pulitzers for a bunch of lies. Pulitzers for a bunch of lies. And on hoaxes, time and time and time again. And as they peddle those lies, no one ever calls them on it. See, this is what the media does. They take anonymous sources from disgruntled former employees, and then they try to slash and burn people and ruin their reputations. Not going to work with me, because we're changing the Defense Department, putting the Pentagon back in the hands of warfighters, and anonymous smears from disgruntled former employees on old news doesn't matter. So I'm happy to be here at the Easter egg roll with my dad and my kids, because this is what we're doing it for. These kids right here. This is why we're fighting the fake news media. This is why we're fighting slash and burn Democrats. This is why we're fighting hoaxsters. This group, this group right here, full of hoaxsters that peddle anonymous sources from leakers with access to grind, and then you put it all together as if it's some news story. And when we know it, we know exactly what it is. So I'm really proud of what we're doing for the president, fighting hard across the board, and I'm going to go roll some Easter eggs with my kids.
White House and Pentagon voices have framed the leaks as part of an ongoing internal battle between Hegseth and career officials. The spokesperson said, and I quote, "This is what happens when the entire Pentagon is working against you and working against the monumental change that you are trying to implement." Interestingly, some of the voices now being dismissed as disgruntled were once part of Hegseth's own inner circle. So, is Hegseth stepping down? For now, the White House says no. Trump is standing by his defense secretary, but the signal chat scandal isn't going away anytime soon.